Good morning, everyone. Today I want to inspire you with a simple yet powerful idea. Small steps lead to big changes. We often think that transformation requires grand gestures or overnight success. But the truth is, the most profound changes in life come from the small, consistent actions we take every day. It's the little choices, the daily habits, the tiny efforts that build momentum and create a ripple effect, turning our dreams into reality. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Today, we will explore how small steps can lead to big changes in your life, why they matter, and how you can start taking them right now to achieve your biggest goals. Let's get started on this journey of transformation. Small steps are the building blocks of big changes. They may seem insignificant on their own, but over time, they compound, creating a foundation for massive transformation. The beauty of small steps is that they're manageable. Anyone can take them, no matter where they're starting from. Think of small steps as seeds you plant daily. Each seed might be tiny, but with consistent care, it grows into something extraordinary. Small steps lower the barrier to action, making it easier to start and keep going. They turn overwhelming goals into achievable tasks, giving you a sense of control and progress. Let me tell you about a woman named Katherine Johnson, a mathematician at NASA. In the 1960s, Katherine's small, precise calculations helped ensure the success of the Apollo 11 mission, landing humans on the moon. Her daily efforts, solving complex equations step by step, led to a historic achievement. Why? Because Katherine understood the power of small steps. To harness this power, start by breaking your goals into tiny, actionable steps. Want to get fit? Begin with a 5-minute walk. Want to write a book? Write one sentence a day. Small steps build momentum, and momentum leads to big changes. Start small and watch the magic unfold. Small steps work best when you focus on consistency, not perfection. Too often we aim for flawless execution, and we fall short, we give up. But consistency, showing up every day, even imperfectly, is what drives real change. It's about progress, not perfection. Consistency creates habits, and habits shape your life. When you commit to small actions daily, they become second nature, paving the way for lasting transformation. Perfection, on the other hand, is an illusion that stalls progress. By focusing on consistency, you give yourself permission to grow at your own pace. Consider the story of a man named James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. James started his journey by writing one blog post a week, a small step he could manage. Over years of consistency, his work grew into a best-selling book that's transformed millions of lives. Why? Because James built consistency over perfection. To build consistency, pick one small action and commit to doing it daily, no matter what. Miss a day. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back on track. Consistency turns small steps into a powerful rhythm, and that rhythm leads to big changes over time. Procrastination is the enemy of progress, but small steps are the antidote. When a goal feels overwhelming, we put it off, waiting for the perfect moment. Small steps break that cycle by making action feel doable, helping you overcome procrastination one step at a time. The key to beating procrastination is to lower the stakes. Instead of focusing on the end result, focus on the first step. Small actions require less mental energy, making it easier to get started. Once you take that first step, momentum kicks in and procrastination loses its grip. Let me share the story of a woman named Maya Angelou, the renowned poet and author. Maya often struggled with writer's block, but she overcame it by committing to write just one sentence a day. That small step led to masterpieces like I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Why? Because Maya overcame procrastination with action. To beat procrastination, identify the smallest step you can take toward your goal. Something so easy you can't say no. Need to declutter? Start with one drawer. need to study, read one page. Action, no matter how small, builds momentum, and momentum leads to big changes. Small steps lead to big changes, but to stay motivated, you need to celebrate every milestone along the way. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small, keeps you inspired and reminds you that you're moving forward. Celebration turns small wins into fuel for your journey. Celebrating milestones doesn't mean throwing a party for every step. It means acknowledging your effort. A simple "I did it" or a moment of gratitude can go a long way. When you celebrate, you train your brain to associate small actions with positive feelings, making you more likely to keep going. Take the story of a man named Desmond Doss, a World War II medic and conscientious objector. Desmond saved 75 lives during the Battle of Okinawa, but he did it one small act of bravery at a time, celebrating each life saved. His courage earned him the Medal of Honor. Why? Because Desmond celebrated every milestone. To celebrate your milestones, keep track of your small steps. Write down each action you take and reflect on your progress weekly. Reward yourself with something small, a treat, a break, or a kind word. Celebrating every milestone will keep you motivated for the big changes ahead. Small steps work because they keep you grounded in the present moment. Instead of worrying about the distant future or past mistakes, small steps allow you to focus on what you can do right now. The present is where change happens. It's where you take action. Focusing on the present reduces anxiety and overwhelm. When you're only thinking about the next small step, the journey feels manageable. It's a mindfulness practice that keeps you centered, helping you build a habit of action without getting lost in what's ahead or behind. Let me tell you about a woman named Anne Frank, whose diary became a global symbol of hope. During her time in hiding, Anne wrote daily, focusing on the present moment despite the uncertainty around her. Her small steps of journaling created a legacy that inspires millions. Why? Because Anne focused on the present moment. To stay present, practice mindfulness as you take your small steps. Pay attention to the task at hand, whether it's writing, walking, or learning. If your mind wanders to the future, gently bring it back. The present moment is your power, and it leads to big changes. Small steps build confidence by showing you what you're capable of. Each step you take, no matter how small, is proof that you can make progress. Over time, this progress boosts your self-esteem, giving you the confidence to tackle bigger challenges and achieve big changes. Confidence grows through action, not through waiting for the right time. When you see yourself succeeding at small tasks, you start to believe in your ability to succeed at larger ones. Small steps create a cycle of success. Action leads to progress. Progress leads to confidence, and confidence leads to more action. Consider the story of a man named John Muir, the naturalist who helped establish America's national parks. John started with small hikes, exploring nature one step at a time. His growing confidence led him to advocate for conservation, leaving a legacy that protects millions of acres. Why? Because John built confidence through progress. Build confidence, track your small steps, and reflect on how far you've come. Each time you complete a step, remind yourself, I can do this. Use that confidence to take on slightly bigger steps. Confidence will fuel your journey, leading to big changes. Small steps don't just change your life, they create a ripple effect, impacting those around you. When you take consistent actions, you inspire others to do the same. Your small steps become a catalyst for broader change, influencing your community and beyond. The ripple effect happens because change is contagious. When people see you making progress through small steps, they're motivated to try it themselves. Your actions show them what's possible, encouraging them to take their own steps toward growth. One small step can spark a wave of transformation. Let me share the story of a woman named Greta Thunberg, the climate the climate activist. Greta started with a small step, striking from school 1 day a week to protest climate change. Her actions inspired millions to join the global climate movement, creating a ripple effect worldwide. Why? Because Greta created a ripple effect of change. To create your own ripple effect, share your journey with others. Talk about the small steps you're taking and the progress you're making. Your example will inspire those around you to take action, amplifying the impact of your small steps into big changes for many. Small steps lead to big changes, but they require patience. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that unfolds over time. Staying patient keeps you committed, ensuring that your small steps have the time they need to create lasting change. Patience is about trusting the process. It's understanding that every small step is a building block, even if you can't see the full picture yet. When you're patient, you avoid the frustration of expecting instant results, allowing you to stay consistent and focus on the long term. Take the story of a man, Booker T. Washington, an educator and leader in late 19th century. Booker started with small steps, teaching himself to read after slavery, and later founded the Tuskegee Institute. His patient, steady efforts uplifted generations of African Americans. Why? Because Booker stayed patient with the process. To stay patient, focus on the journey, not the destination. Remind yourself that every small step counts, even if the results aren't immediate. Trust that your effort will pay off over time. Patience will keep you moving forward, leading to big changes when the time is right. Small steps, all steps allow you to adapt and adjust as you go, making your journey more flexible and effective. Life is unpredictable, and small steps give you the freedom to pivot when needed, ensuring that you stay on track even when circumstances change. Adaptability is key to long-term success. When you take small steps, you can test what works and what doesn't, tweaking your approach along the way. This flexibility prevents you from getting stuck, allowing you to keep moving toward your goals no matter the obstacles. Let me tell you about a woman named Temple Grandin, an animal scientist and autism advocate. Temple took small steps to improve livestock treatment, adjusting her designs based on what she learned. Her adaptable approach revolutionized the industry and inspired autism awareness worldwide. Because Temple adapted and adjusted as she went. To adapt, review your progress regularly. Ask yourself, is this step working? Do I need to try something different? Be open to change, and don't be afraid to adjust your plan. Small steps give you the flexibility to evolve, leading to big changes over time. Small steps are most effective when you keep your vision in sight. Your vision is your ultimate goal, the big change you want to achieve. By staying connected to that vision, you ensure that your small steps are always moving you in the right direction. Your vision gives your small steps purpose and meaning. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, reminding you why you're taking action in the first place. When you keep your vision in sight, you stay motivated, even on the days when progress feels slow. Consider the story of a man named Cesar Chavez, a labor leader who fought for farm workers' rights. Cesar started with small steps, organizing meetings, rallying workers one by one. His vision of fair treatment kept him going, leading to nationwide reforms for farm workers. Why? Because Cesar kept his vision in sight. To keep your vision in sight, write it down and revisit it daily. Visualize what achieving it will feel like. Let that vision guide your small steps, ensuring they align with your ultimate goal. With your vision as your guide, small steps will lead to big changes. Small steps lead to big changes. It's a simple truth that can transform your life. Today, we've explored how to make that happen by understanding the power of small steps, building consistency, overcoming procrastination, celebrating milestones, focusing on the present, building confidence, creating a ripple effect, staying patient, adapting as you go, and keeping your vision in sight. Need to take giant leaps to achieve your dreams. Just take the next small step. I want you to imagine a life where every small step you take brings you closer to your biggest goals. That life is within your reach. So start small, stay consistent, and watch how those small steps lead big, beautiful changes. The journey begins now. Take that first step today. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Success Mindset.